Hello, today I wanna talk about every rank real quick. I hope this helps you to rank up and know what's going on. Well, first of all is Herald and Guardian. I don't know really much about those ranks, but I know about Crusader. Crusader players are usually laptop players. They have visional problems, so they need to adjust to their rank. And they need to maybe make their minimap bigger. They need to learn how to move. So best training for Crusader players is to just hang around in the map and see like the holes and where to go and what to do, and like be aware about their situation. Like they should control themselves with their heroes in the map, so they have movemental issues. In Archon, they have objective issues, which is about creeps, last hitting, and towers. Archon players usually prefer like going to fights instead of defending their towers and out pushing lanes. So Archon players have objective problems. Best thing to do when you are Archon is to pick pushing heroes. If you are core, Lone Droid, Visage, I don't know, Brood Mother, these heroes are good. If you have uh, micro issues, maybe you can try other heroes as well. For support, Shaman is good. I don't know, other heroes are good. Warlock is not bad for outpushing and stuff. So Archon players have objective problems. For Legend players, which are the most of the players in Dota 2, they are a little bit stubborn. They have item issues. So all of legend players, if you see their carries, they usually don't buy BKBs, they don't buy good items, but they are good players, they are not that bad. They do things, they know objectives, they are good in fights, but they have item issues. So legend players need to adjust and buy better items. And for ancient players have a low um, pool of heroes. So they usually pick two, three, four, or five heroes, and whenever they get countered, they lose the game. If you see the mid players, they are usually playing, I don't know, Monkey, Ember, Queen of Pain, and they just repeat the same, maybe SF, and it's same for the supports and carries and cores. So they have a hero issues. So if you are ancient player, always look into um, counter enemy heroes or pick something good with your friends. When you try to pick heroes, there are some highlights, like your friend wants to spam his anti-mage like every 1,000 games he has, so you better adjust, that the lane would be hard maybe, so pick a good support maybe to create a space or whatever. Best training for ancient players is to play Overthrow. And you may say why? Because in Overthrow you see a lot of stuff. You have the courage to play any hero because you don't care about losing MMR that much. So, and you see a lot of stuff about heroes and learn about them. Like Terol can do this as well, or Axe can do that. So ancient bracket training, Overthrow is really good. Divine Bracket players, they have team fight issues and tactical issues usually. They don't know like what is the main object in fights, who to aim, like what to do in a fight if they are like support. This is so complicated. So people usually stuck in Divine a lot because it's a long story. People usually stuck in Divine and Legend a lot because Legend is about learning items and Divine is about learning everything kinda, and like who to aim. If you are Nyx, like you can go for a burst or you can go for a stun, or if you are Phoenix, what to do in team fights. So it's all about team fights and what is your main object, what to do. and sometimes you need to be defensive, sometimes you need to be offensive, your positioning. So divine is a lot. It's okay if you are stuck in divine, you need to just learn about fights. Best training for divine is also overthrow, because like imagine if you are an offlane player, you are, you know, you play Axelot or something like that. In overthrow always you find some players that cancels your blink, or you need to learn how to position, what to do, how to be annoying. So overthrow is also really good for divine players. Usually if you are ancient or divine player, best thing to do is to play overthrow, or what was the other thing, arcade, it was pure reflex. Pure reflex is really good in these two brackets as well. Just find a friend and play pure reflex with. And in immortal is like the end of the tutorial. You learned about everything. People usually in immortal bracket have problem with, you know, wanting to continue the game. You know, it's not about the game itself, it's about the mentality. Like some players, especially in immortal, they have university to go, they have colleges, they have girlfriends, they want to work, they have family issues, you know. So most of the time when you are stuck in immortal with no number, it's just the will inside you, you must want to continue. So if it's okay if you have issues, you know, like you need to earn money, so you can just wait and earn money, then come back. You don't need to annoy yourself just by coming here again and just going back to work and coming here again, you know. That's annoying for you. Sorry. And I think in Immortal, three things are really important. One thing is the consistency. You need to be consistent about finding your matches. It is really important if you are like playing 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Always play 1 p.m. to 4 p.m., you know. And the second thing is that you need to pick the best heroes in the patch in Immortal. If you are immortal, so you know you pass ancient and divine and legend, so you know kind of all of the heroes. So you must pick the best hero and have a good knowledge of the patch. And the third thing is communication. You know, I'm pretty sure uh, every of you, if you are immortal, at least played once a competitive game. Either it was in Face It or it was a bet on it. You know, so I'm pretty sure whenever you played a uh, like a high tension game, you always communicated more with your team. It didn't matter if they are low rank or high rank, you talked more. So you need to play every game like that. Like every game is a competitive game and you want the win because there is a bet on it. So yeah, you should do these three things if you are immortal: communication, consistency in finding match, and a good knowledge of the patch. Then you grind up really good. You know, after like around 6.8k, you need to play every role, and that's about like the matchmaking system that Dota has. Like around 6.8k, you need to play any role till 7.2k, and after 7.22 or 3k, you need to become really good and match with your lane mate. Like if you are in one of the safe lane or off lane, like around 7.2 to 7.5 to 6, you need to just become one with your teammate. And it means that if you are like position 4, it really is important for you to become a good match with your mid laner or off laner. If you are a position 5 support, it's really important for you to like body block and talk a lot with your carry, like I'm pulling, we should do this, you know. And after that, like I think right now it's 8, I think it's around 8 to 9k, which you go into bracket. I think that's enough. I said if you want more detailed videos, I can make and show you every MMR and like what to do for you in every rank, because I'm a little bit high rank, not that much, but I learned all of this. and I hope this helps you to rank up. Thank you for watching, boys.